Yo, 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 what up, my man?
We back.
We is back. Ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all missed us, and I'll just say right now, apologies, but life has been kicking everybody over here and Eat the Cake Anime's ass
Yeah.
the past few weeks since the last episode. But full transparency, my man Deante the Giant, he is dual hatting several shows on top of juggling a work schedule. I'm over here doing the first sergeant stuff for the Air Force, so my schedule is whenever the people need me type stuff. We got Jackie over there in Las Vegas, 3 hours behind, and she got stuff going on. So we trying to juggle and make sure you at least get a couple of people on here. Kenpachi, my man, I know you still supporting and everything, man. Whenever you get the time, you know the show is here for you, boy. So a lot of stuff going on, but the anime train rolls on, and there's a lot of shows to talk about. Shows that aren't current, that are waiting for their next season to come out. Shows that are current and stuff. But you know how we do over here, man. We pick a dope show. We talk about the creation, a little bit about the creator, rolling into the manga, the anime, and then we try to put you on a couple new shows we have coming or that are on our radar and stuff. So a lot of cool stuff going on in anime, and I'll let you know right now. If you ain't got nothing else to say to the people, we can go and roll this beautiful intro and get the show started, my man.
let us cook.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eat the Cake Anime, episode 5. We talking Fire Force tonight, baby. Let's go.
Yes, Lord.
Well, well, well. We are back. Just had to make sure we sending them links out to everybody out there in the world, giving everybody opportunity to tune in. I know it's late, 10 o'clock East time, so if you in bed, don't worry. Podcast and the show will be available for you to stream later. And if you're over on the West Coast, hopefully you tapping in live. But yeah, Fire Force, man. I feel like this is a property. Forgive me if this sounds crazy, but I feel like it is slept on more than most. Would you agree?
Heavy. It's just like I don't see it enough in my feed. I don't know what's going on. The show is really high quality, and I like the storytelling. I like the animation and the music that comes along with it.
Right,
And it's just like, why are people missing out on so much goodness?
right. And then when I mean, we'll get into the manga sales and stuff, but for how great I think it is, because this is another one of the mangas that I got into reading after the show had me hooked. I'm like, I need the show is coming along too slowly. I need to know what is happening ahead of time. So I go to the manga and I'm looking at the sales and I'm just like, this shit is wild. That it's only at and I'll let y'all know it's only at 20 million. You
Mm,
know, and the other shows we've been doing, Kaiju passed it. Demon Slayer obviously destroyed it. My Hero
man.
passed it. You know, so I'm just like, what is the world not getting with Fire Force? Like, am I missing something? Is this show, is this story like I don't get it?
This is like the first time I've ever watched anything that's about superhero firefighters. So it's like, how could y'all miss out on this?
The premise original as fuck and everything. But for those that don't know what we're talking about, a quick synopsis of what's going on here. So the story is set in a futuristic world, right? Because something called the Great Cataclysm happened to the world 250 years ago, where most of the world was just devoured by fire. There are some few habitable areas, but a lot of the survivors took refuge in the Tokyo Empire, right? And there are different regions of the Tokyo Empire, and since the Great Cataclysm, they kind of restarted their calendar, so they're calling it the solar year, right? So solar year, or the soul year, or however they call it. So this is year 198 of the solar area, and each section of the Tokyo Empire has their special fire brigades, where they have. Let me back up some. Since the Great Cataclysm, there have been people that have been randomly spontaneous combust, right? Called infernos. Just out of nowhere, people just spaz out, catch on fire, and just fuck shit up. And then there's different levels to it. Like you have your regular infernals, and then the stronger ones are called demons, right? So based on all of that, throughout genetics and all of that stuff, some people have the gene of the infernals, but they're able to control how they control their fire in a sense, and they're called pyrokinetics. And there's first gen, second gen, third gen. So however many generations you are, you're considered a little bit more powerful and have a little bit more control over your pyrokinetics at that point. So these are the guys they hire at these special Tokyo fire units to fight and handle the infernal. So that's kind of the synopsis on how it goes down, but again, like my man Deante said, the story was original. You sit down and you watch either episode 1 or you read chapter 1 of the manga, and you're just like, this is the world building is crazy. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, we locked in from page 1. It's just like, wow, this is like the freshest thing I've seen in a while, even for a shonen style anime.
Facts. But without further ado, we don't want to keep you guys long. So let's get into our first section, creating the manga. All right, so as I do every time, forgive me if the pronunciation of these names aren't right. And if you know what they are supposed to be, I have no issue with you correcting me in comments. Later on, I go back and read them all. So I'm just trying to do these guys justice because they put together amazing material that I consume on the daily. So no disrespect if if I misread the name. All right. So off the rip, man, Fire Force was written and illustrated and created by my man Atsushi Hokubo. I believe I said that right. A Japanese manga artist. He was born September 20th, 1979. And I didn't know this until I started doing research for this show. He is also the creator of Soul Eater as well. Hey, and if you don't, we may have to do a show on that one, man, because Soul Eater, I feel, is another slept on. But it's cool because the ones that know about it, you like, oh, you a real one.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it too, just for nostalgia.
Yeah, it's a great one as well. But so he created Soul Eater, and he's on the Fire Force here. And the thing with Okubo is he openly lets people know, like in school, he wasn't about the academics and stuff. He was just drawing. He knew what he wanted to do with his life. So at the age of 20, he finishes his studies at a manga school, which I think is dope. Like there's actual institutions in Japan where they're just like, we're going to show you how to draw some dope ass shit, you know?
Man, that's a come up for him.
100%, man.
Jeez.
But while he's there, he met a fellow animator, Rando Ayamin, the artist of Get Backers, and he became his assistant for a couple years. He ended up winning a competition at Square Enix's Gangan magazine with his first manga series, Be Itchy, and then produced 4 volumes of that. At the end of that, that's when he created Soul Eater, still for Gong Gong and not so much for the Shonen magazine yet. So he went on with Soul Eater. A success for me. I don't know if it just didn't blow up as big as I guess most animes were doing back then, or like it didn't make it to the West. I would say. I guess the West wasn't very receptive of it. Yeah, for whatever, right? So this was back in 2015. He started working on Fire Force. So he published that in Shonen Magazine, making it the first weekly manga that he has created. So in May 2020, that's when he announced that it would be his final manga. He's not going to do any. So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if he's how 10 toes down he is on that, but
Yeah.
I would love for him to keep bringing stories. But when you know it's your time, you know it's your time. You got to hang it up.
Yeah, he gonna go down in history as a legend for sure.
What up, Will? Yeah, we talking Fire Force today, my boy. Feel free to participate if you want. So with that, talking about the manga, like I said, was created, running weekly in Shonen. With normally once you get your foot in the door at Shonen, it kind of lets you know like your shit's about to blow the fuck up, right?
Facts.
But apparently, like I said, from September 2015 to February 2022, 34 volumes in total. It only totaled 20 million. Now I know how ridiculous that sounds, right? 20 million copies. Like, how are you calling that a not great thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the world of manga. Like, it's if I read you the all of the manga,
number.
if I read you the number of manga that only have sold 20 million, you'd be like, what are these shows? I've never heard of these manga. Like Food Wars is probably the most popular one that you would know in there. I'm looking at all the other ones in here. Love is War. We got Free Run, but that's still going. So that's obviously going to climb. It's at 22 and going up. But
that's one of the hardest shows out.
Bro, talk about it. Like people sleeping on that. Like, oh, that's a little fantasy elf. I'm just keep sleeping on that shit if you want. Blue Exorcist, yeah. Blue Exorcist is on this list at 25 million, but that's still a current one, believe it or not. Yeah, Pokemon only has 28. Chainsaw Man is 28 million. So for a manga to have come through, ran through all of its volumes, have a very so here's what I'm thinking. The next season is going to be the final season, but it's going to come out in 2 parts. So I don't know if when the anime comes back, the manga sales will kick up.
I believe so. You said the manga was done?
Yeah, the manga's complete. The story's
that's right,
complete.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it ended like 2 years ago, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. February 2022.
That blew way past me. I was like, dang, I forgot all about this series.
But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I'm trying to see, what his inspiration was. I don't think anybody's asked him. He hasn't stepped up and said what his inspiration was for Fire Force, like to create it. But I'm trying to think like how you would just look at a firefighter. Like you're probably just sitting there watching a fire truck go by or something. And you just like, man, dude, like, what if X, Y, and Z, and then you just create this thing. And the best thing about any kind of shonen or any anime or manga in particular is the cast of characters you have in it, right? So you can have you can have a dope story, a dope, you know what I'm saying, world building, which is a big part of it. But the cast and the I will say there's a plot twist. If you're just watching the anime, it comes around kind of late season 1, I believe, where they kind of figure out like the Infernos are not just randomly just something like somebody is causing these things to happen to kind of cause a mass hysteria. And bro, because when you really get into it, and it just depends. Like if you're in the political or the religious thing, like there's powers that be that are trying to sway the public to think a certain way, and these Fire Force guys are investigating a little too hard outside of their boundaries, and they're finding things out, and the powers that be do not like that. So,
Yeah.
hence when you get some of these big battles that happen and stuff. But the main character obviously is I think his name is Shinra, and he's a third generation pyrokinetic who has the nickname Devil's Footprints for his ability to ignite his feet at will, and that kind of gives him like some super speed and some amazing abilities in the fight and all of that stuff. But he ends up joining Squad 8. Shout out to Squad 8, the real ones out here.
Gotta rep them.
Yeah, the like I said, the characters, fucking like I just can't. I can't imagine a better crew, and I think it's held together by the captain. I forget his name real quick. Let me search that shit up.
Captain Obi something.
And the wild part. Yeah, I'm about to Google it now. And the thing that's crazy about the captain is that he's not a pyrokinetic. Like he's just a OG regular ass dude that just be lifting weights because he got to bring something to the fight. So
exactly.
he's kind of like the shield, in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Carries the armor, all of that stuff. He knows he's like the slow moving guy, but he doesn't let that get him down.
Yeah, he a whole tank now. Don't sleep on him.
Yeah.
that's a dangerous man.
Indeed,
he's like, this dude ain't got no powers. I can run his fade. Oh, you gonna find out.
Yeah, and I mean he carries the hold on real quick. My wife leaving out the garage, so you probably hear the car all in the background and everything. So give me a second.
It's all good. It's like a faint pickup on the microphone. It's hard to hear what's going on in the background.
Oh, really? Oh, shout out to Rode mics. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the microphone. Good company.
Yeah, they doing it big.
Yeah, it's Obi, Cat Moby. Non-powered by nature, still a formidable opponent for most pyrokinetics. Through his sound and trusting leadership skills, he leads Company 8 in their missions to keep Tokyo safe from the likes of Inferno. So, yeah, man. But you got the rest of the squad. You got like I said, Shinra. You got Tamaki, who also joins late. Yeah. You got their what is she? The nun.
Iris? What is her name?
Iris.
Yeah, I know her signature thing. Yeah, Iris. Yeah, she does the laton.
And I love when they do that because, the motherfucker's he about to be put out. They be saying the prayer, and Shinra be like, I'm about to take this man out with this super kick. Laton, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. But no.
Catch this body right now.
But it's just a great squad of people all together and stuff. But like I said, the anime or the manga only 20 mils short or sold. I don't know if it's been put on pause because it's been a while since Fire Force has come back out. Like I think the last season ended in 22. And then
22.
Yeah, so it's going on. What 3? Well, I don't know when in 22. I think like mid 22, but I know the anime is supposed to be coming back late this year, like part 1 late this year, and then part 2 of the last season should be coming out like spring of 25. So
wait.
I'm trying to think. I don't want to speak out of turn. I'm trying to look this up to see when, but I want to say it should be like in the fall, like around October or something, where part 1 of the final season of Fire Force is about to come out. So,
I have like a. Let me see if I still have their poster. Oh, there it is. So they have the poster, but they don't have a date on it. That's
Time to
interesting.
do this research. Fire Force season 3, part 1. Oh, they got trailers out. Now I would play the trailer for y'all, but every time we try to play some anime type shit, YouTube, they be finding our ass, boy. TV Japan, somebody Tokyo TV, they be like, hey, shut your shit down or your fucking channel's done.
Yeah, it's like y'all got one more chance.
My bad. Didn't mean to do it. I be trying all the tricks. I be trying to blur shit out and everything. Be like, I still see that shit.
They give you that Ike Turner look.
Oh, I was totally off. So part 1 is going to air premiere April 25. So it's going to be like 3 years since the last episode of Fire Force before the new shit comes out. So I'm hoping that may be why the manga kind of died off. I would think that most people would start buying the manga to prepare themselves for, that or whatnot. What Will say, he was like, they don't be coming after us like that. You remember, Will, we tried to do the beatdown breakdown of that fight in Baruto.
Yeah.
And we had it chopped up. We had it muted. We were talking over it. We like, there's no way they're going to copyright. Take this shit down. Hey, you know what? We wrong. We sorry.
Man.
So,
it's
go ahead.
2 strikes, you're out with YouTube, too.
Bro.
So you got to be real
Yeah.
careful.
But
they don't even give you 3.
It's crazy. But yeah, so part 1, season 3 coming out in April of 25 and the second in 26. So we'll see how that works, man. Everybody's doing this, multiple parts of final seasons. Shout out Attack on Titan and their fucking marathon of a final season.
Man. Part 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes,
Lord.
sir. Yeah. Yep. But that's pretty much what I got for the manga. Tried to see what gave him the idea to create that, but he was just like, bro, I just made this shit, So, I'll keep looking to see, because I always like to figure out, how they be thinking, how they just how their creative minds just think and come up with stuff like that. But without further ado, man, the biggest part, the part I love to talk about, and I think Deante hit on it in the intro where he was talking about beautifully done, the sound editing and all that stuff, bro. It's one of the better animes out there, and I can't fucking wait to talk about this shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into talking about the anime adaptation. There we go.
Yes, Lord.
Whoo! All right. You wanna start off by talking the anime, or?
Man, I would love to, man. That first season got me hooked. I don't even think I made it to episode 2 without getting fascinated out of my chair. I don't know what it is about this show. I know part of it has to do with like superpower firefighters, and these guys are literally fighting fire with fire, and it's just like, I'm gonna let this ride a little bit to see where they go, and it just gets better by the episode. Like season 2 goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we made it to season 3 yet. 2 is where I left off.
Yep.
And they ended that season with like the teammate, like youngins are all training with another squad, and of course Benny Maru is out here just like, I need to remind y'all why I'm captain of this squad, and he had his chance to eat in season 2. Y'all probably like him once you meet him.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. Like, if I had to sit here and think, like, just off the top, try to rank favorite characters from that thing, like, when Benny show up, it's between him and Joker. When them motherfuckers show up, I'd be like, bro, when Joker went full, I'm out here now. Yeah. And I'm just like, he a problem too, man. So like, and I know, like with all shonen, like Shinra about to achieve a level of greatness that that nobody's ever achieved. Him and his brother, it's a whole thing. I don't want to get too far in ahead, but I just want to make sure that I'm calling the right studio out. So I haven't heard much from this anime studio or animation studio called David Production. I'm trying to see what else they worked on. They dabbled a little bit in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Sales at Work. Obviously Fire
Classic.
Force. Oh, there's a new volleyball anime called 243 Saints High School Boys Volleyball Team. I tried to watch a little bit of it. I thought it would be, fucking like the successor to Haikyuu, but it's not. It's a bit slower. It's not as energetic, I guess.
Yeah.
They also did Undead Unluck apparently.
Oh damn. That is a sleeper.
Is it?
People missing out on that.
I gotta check that one out, man. But yeah, so
Kenpachi put me on that one.
So apparently they got a couple things under their sleeves, So it's not like a brand new company out here taking over. But yeah. So it got picked up. It was announced in 2018, like we talked about. The hype up for this over in Japan, they had the voice actors for some of the characters actually be appointed firefighters for the day. They did photo shoots at a legit fire station and everything. So, the first 2 episodes come out, but then like recently, there was the arson attack on the Kyoto Animation Studio, where a few people lost a lot of people lost their lives actually. And they held off on putting out the 3rd episode. And the sad part is a lot of people that aren't, tracking and following why they did that was just kind of complaining, like, where's the episode, like, blah, 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 all this stuff. I'm just like, bro, you got to see, like, it's bad taste to put out a show about people catching on fire and stuff when literally right down the street from where they're animating this thing, people were set on fire and killed and stuff by it. And for that one, it's sad because the dude who did that claimed that animation studio was stealing his ideas from a manga he tried to submit. And the ideas, like, if you look at it, the ideas were like, in his manga, the characters like went to a restaurant and ordered a burger. And then in one of the shows, like, these cats was in a restaurant eating a burger. He was like, y'all stealing my ideas. I'm setting y'all on fire. I'm like, my man, like, bro.
Man, you need to see some counsels.
Fam, immediately, bro.
That is Arkham Asylum crazy right there. Jeez.
Oh, 100%, bro. I'm just like, son, you just killed off all these great animators. People that didn't even know you existed. Like, your stuff is, I don't know if it's getting to the head of the studio or whatever, but yeah, so I mean, that was a sad day. They put their stuff on hold, but so I don't get yelled at by Jackie whenever she checks this out. Normally she gushes over the music, the intros, the openings and closings.
So hard.
When I tell you the first opening for this anime, Inferno by Miss Green Apple, that shit was instantly added to my gym playlist. And I don't know if they wrote the song for the show or the show was made at, but you could not have paired a better song with the opening of an anime, in my opinion. Like, right out the door, introducing this new anime with this song, like, I think that helped me really get into it, because I'm just like, bro, if anything, I'm gonna just keep tuning into hearing this song,
Yeah, I've never skipped the intro on that show. It's both season 1 and season 2.
Yep, endings are fire as well.
Yes, Lord.
So like I said, Inferno by Miss Green Apple's the first opening. The first ending is Veil by Kina Suda. The second opening is Mayday by Cold Rain.
That is hard.
Bro, like, the intro's slapping. Like, off. And that's the part that makes me mad about My Hero, is like, I don't think they have as many openings as they have, like there's probably one that I'm just like, I fuck with this one, and then the rest of them, bro, skip intro, click, and I
Yeah, I've
feel
already
bad.
forgotten. Yeah. There's only one word for remembering. I don't know how they fumbled that.
Intros and outros. I'm just like, what are y'all doing out here, bro? Like,
Yeah.
y'all got to do something with this. But yeah, Fire Force was like, that ain't finna be us, bro.
Nah.
Yeah. And when their second season came out, man, they had the homegirl Aimer come out with that spark again. Now, if you don't know Aimer, bro, she got she crushed the intro for the Red Light District, the Entertainment District arc for Demon Slayer. She kills
Yeah.
that shit, and I know she sings one of the intros for the Sword Art Online Alicization ones, and like she don't miss. For me, like she ain't Lisa, but you know,
She damn near close.
hey, she batting 1,000 with her intros, so we'll do that. And then
Yeah.
the second opening of season 2 is Torch of Liberty by our the fucking iconic Boon, you know what I'm saying? Um, who have one of the best, like when Silhouette come on, bro, like bro,
Yeah.
everybody, like I don't care who you are, when that song come on, you like, bro, this shit, you got to stop what you doing and vibe for a minute. Uh,
Yeah. I'm cultured now.
yeah, I'm cultured now. Like no matter across the board, anime fan, like this, there are certain openings that when they come on, you like, oh shit, like this is the holy grail of openings over here. So so shout out to Kana Boom, but and then the ending is Desire performed by Pelican Fan Club. So I'm stoked to see who they got on deck for these openings for the third season, but I'm not worried about it because their track record so far with openings and stuff is batting 1,000, like I said,
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
yes,
I know I can count on them. So
yeah, but not just the sound of the music, but like the sound editing and the sound effects for the show. If you want to talk about that real quick, Deante, I've never. I mean, yeah,
Whew.
bro.
It sound like they playing with 808s the whole time. It's like, whew, what are y'all doing in that studio? This is like Michael Bay of anime right here. Like you thought a Transformers movie was crazy. Wait till you watch Fire Force.
Son, I'm
Like
telling
every punch, every time Shinra takes off with his firepower, it's like, woo,
you, fam,
you can hear it.
lit, lit.
God.
Started in episode 1. Like, remember he first used his powers and he took off, and I fuck around and had my shit set to movie sound. Like, cause they, yeah, bro, subwoofer right next to it. I'm like, ooh, I like that. I'm sitting there looking around like, oh shit, let me sit up and get ready for this shit, man.
God.
Yeah, they do something in it, and I appreciate it because depending on the strength, I guess, of the attack, alters the sound of the level of bass or the pitch of the, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
because when we get later on and we start talking, I forget my man's name, old buddy with the blindfold, buff dude.
Yeah.
And every time he took a step, it would just explode, and I'm just like, this motherfucker got it.
Yeah, he one of the villains too.
Yeah, but like he would step, and you would hear that explosion, boom. I'm just like, my wife is like, yo, what are you doing out here?
And he would just like name his attacks on the fly. He'd be like, stomp. And
Yep.
that shit.
Boom. I'm just, yo, this is wild. But
I don't want to fight him.
yeah. But like I said, man, it's I think more than the animation, like the sound, like just the sound enveloping you, because like it's so much fire, and they have a way of making each power, because you're just like, oh, it's just fire, but you can almost tell the strength of the attack and the strength of the fire and the flame and how powerful they are as a pyrokinetic by the sound almost. And watching them evolve their powers to a point, because like Shinra shows up, the main character, and he's just using it for speed and stuff like that. But I think who did he work with? Benimaru or because they went on a quest to try to help him, and it was somebody that told him the finger thing, the focus his flames, because he just lets them go, and it goes fast. But they're like, you can go faster if you like pinpoint your flames, so it's like more force coming out. So they're all learning different techniques and tactics and stuff like that, which is dope,
Yeah.
But the other dude I like in Squad 8, we talked about the captain and everything. The lieutenant that don't play no shit, right? The motherfucker, Hinawa, yeah, Hinawa. So he don't fuck around. So he's a pyrokinetic, but his thing is like the ammo he uses. I think is like fire infused, so he can control the bullets that he shoots. So that's kind of like his thing, I think. Let me check real quick. Yep, a second generation pyrokinetic who manipulates his flames through his use of firearms. He controls the power, speed, and trajectory of the bullets he fires to the point where he can turn the damage output of a normal bullet into that of a tank shell. So, bro, that is dope. He used to be in the army, got out, and became a fire force. Then you have Maki. She's the second generation. I believe she's like the witch, I guess. Her hat is more like a. Let's see if I can move. She's this one.
Yep.
So I forgot I had this up. So where are we at?
Right. Yep.
That's the captain.
Yep,
That's Obi. That's Hinawa. That's Maki.
That's
Shinra. Then you got your boy Arthur. And then that's Iris. So the one that's not pictured is what's old girl's name? Tamaki.
Tamaki.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the squad. But I think as with all shonen, there's the two guys that kind of don't get along. So Arthur, he is would you say he's delusional or?
He definitely has somewhat of an ego issue.
He feels he's like this paladin knight, right? So Arthur is a third generation. It says right here, with delusions of being a night king, abandoned by his parents who left to travel the world after their small restaurant burned to the ground. He's a strong fire soldier due to his ignition ability to fabricate and control plasma. So he has a sword, and instead of flames, it's plasma. So that's how he's controlling his power and stuff. And of course, he named the hilt that he controls the plasma out of Excalibur. So it's pretty dope. So like him and Shinra have beef, right? Because he's a paladin, and Shinra is known as the devil, devil's footprint, and all that stuff. So he's like, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna be stronger than you, X, Y, and Z. So that's their Naruto and Sasuke, or yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's their thing going on. Their Deku and fucking Bakugo type battle. But Iris, like I said, she's the one that she's on the roster just to say the blessing every time they take an Inferno out and ensure that their soul goes to wherever it got to go. So no powers for her, but her backstory, like she gets into a couple of things, and you can't help but to love her at the end of it. She's one of the two surviving nuns from the that survived the fire at her convent, right? So the Holy Soul Temple. And so the nuns kind of act like the medics as well, so that's why she always rolls around. And then they always go to their thing, and they're armed up. They're armed up little car called the Matchbox, which is pretty dope. It's almost
name.
Yeah, it's almost like a character in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so iconic and stuff. But there are different. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yep. So there's different companies and stuff. Each one is kind of, if you watch Bleach or anything like that, they have their different, squads and stuff. So you always got the one squad. Like each squad has like their captain, their dope dude, the lieutenant, so forth and so on. and that's what goes on kind of in the anime. But each one is crazy. I think who is it? Old girl with the captain of
Yeah.
Squad 5, Hibana, bro. She
Ibana,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, she bad, bro. And
Whew.
and all her all her crew be knowing it too. They be like, step on me like I'm gravel, please. And she be
Yeah. Super simping for her. She be kicking them in the nuts and
shit,
shoving her high heels in the side of their head. It's like,
bro,
Lord.
wild.
Woo! And she had to be the big bad of like season 1, I think. And Shinra's job was to whoop her.
Oh yeah, he was just like, I don't give a fuck what you look like. I'm out here. Like I'm out here. Who cares? I'm not attracted to you like that. And now because he don't like her, like of course she's just like, I gotta have this dude. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that the wild part? Yeah, but she be sipping all over this dude now, and I'm just like, oh well.
Leave that man alone.
Yep. But man, like I wish I can like show you a couple of these clips from some of these fights, but like I said, I don't want the smoke. But just the set pieces that they use, I will say like every time they do, I'm gonna try to bring one up. I ain't gonna bring I'm gonna bring a still up, just a picture, and they better not come for my ass, bro, because it's just a picture. All right,
Swear to God.
bro, please. Please believe me. I don't want smoke. I just want to show people how beautiful this show is. That's all I want to do, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can bring this up. Oh, you ain't gonna let me open the whole picture? Damn. But if you get a chance, I'm trying to find like an image gallery or something, so I can just cycle through them and you can see these things. But I will say probably the fight that had me, I think it was in season 1 when Tamaki was like getting beat by one of the lieutenants from I think it was Squad 1. I think it was like when they went there. Yeah, and he was like beating her up and she yelled for help. And my man Shinra flew and came down and landed on that man's head, bro. I was like,
sound effect of him coming through that window was crazy.
Round 1 fights. See if I can find one. Internet
Will said it still works.
It still works? All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find some IMDb, come through for your boy. I know you got some pics for your boy.
Yeah, they stay strapped.
All right, let me set this up just so I can share. For those who haven't seen it, you get a good idea of what the fuck is going on over here. Oh my God, ads, get out of here.
Here they go.
All right, cool. This is a full screen as it gets? All right, yep. So there goes the captain. And so you get a lot of scenes like this, right? I think this is Tomic, like she has this thing called like luck or something, like bad luck. So she would constantly always be in situ, like she'll fall backwards or something, and like Shinra will try to catch her, like grab her boobs or something, and it always happens like that. And then Maki, of course, be like, "You pervert, quit doing that stuff," right? So it's a whole thing, but. Yeah, so it was like this scene here, like she's getting beat up, and this is my man coming through the window to fuck old boy up right here.
Ooh, Lord,
bro,
it was a bad day for him.
Yeah, my man came, and this is Tamaki when she starts using her pyrokinetics and stuff. But bro, like the cast of characters and how creative they are with using their powers, and because you think like, oh, this person can control fire, everybody can control fire, this can get pretty old real quick, but it doesn't. Like they are real creative with how they go about doing that. That's my man Joker right there, kind of like Gambit if Gambit was on Demon Time all the time. you know. But yeah, if you haven't checked out this thing, I know it's on Crunchyroll. Used to be Funimation, but now Crunchyroll kind of just bought everything and is like the go-to thing. This story between these two, I don't want to give too much away again, but only 2 seasons of this is out. Like I'm saying, each season's like 22, 23 episodes maybe. So if you haven't seen it, you got a good chance to just binge something real good straight through and enjoy it. But Brad, I don't know what more I can say about the animation or this anime except it's not too late. Obviously, you know the last season starts spring of next year, so you got time to catch up and get ready.
I might have to rewatch it myself.
I'm rewatching it dubbed. Like I already watched through the sub. I'm just rewatch. I'm trying to go back and watch the old joints that I watched subbed. I'm trying to watch them dubbed because when you go a lot of these anime conventions, the Japanese voice actors don't show up, and it'd be like some random dude like, "Oh man, I voiced Shinra in Fire Force." Like, bro, I didn't really fuck with the dub, so
yeah. It's like, man, what are you doing?
I ain't really fuck with you, but yeah. So I'm trying to go back, so just in case I pass, I'll be like, bro, I loved your work in X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? So, no harm, no foul on that stuff. But I'm just trying to be, and plus it's a dope watch. So watching it again is just a bonus for me. This time I don't have to read the screen. I can just watch the show and enjoy it for what it is.
Right.
But
you have it on in the background too while you cleaning.
Yeah. You got anything else to add about the manga or the anime? Let me just ask you this: favorite character and favorite moment that you've seen in Fire Force so far?
Favorite moment. Oh man. So I do have a favorite character for sure.
Yeah.
And maybe I will start with moment first because Benny Maru has a team. I forgot if it's Squad 11 or Squad 7 that Benny Maru's the captain of, but it's a really small team, and he just has nothing but hitters. It's like 3 or 4 of them, and it's nothing but hitters on this squad. Then he has these adorable little twins.
Yeah.
And you think they just there to hang out and chill and vibe. No, these are fighters. These little girls are straight up skull busting fighters. And these little girls were out here training the main character and Tamaki. And at some point they was whooping their ass. It was like, what?
Yeah. Hinata and Hikage are their names. So they're third generation pyrokinesis allows them to shroud themselves in fox-like cloaks. Cute in appearance, yet mischievous in personality with a sadistic streak whenever beating bad guys up. And the sadistic streak is a legit thing.
Yeah.
They're a problem.
Will's just like, facts, Benny's team is crazy. It's like, once you meet them, it's on. Because it's like 2 adults and like those little girls.
Yeah.
And that's it. And they just beating the brakes off of anything.
Yep.
It's like, what the hell?
So yeah, his Fire Force is Company 7. And it's just him, his lieutenant, and those 2 twins, right? Because they're in a smaller village, so it's more like a volunteer, like all the villagers come around and help out. But his lieutenant used to be the captain, and that dude was no joke because when Benny Maru was the lieutenant, they came across like a demon, so like one of the stronger infernos, and Sagamiya is the name of his lieutenant. At the time, like Benny Maru was going to try and fight him. He knocked out Benny Maru, fought the demon, and the demon fucking was going to explode, and my man took the full impact of it. So now he's suffering from what is it called? Like he's super burnt, like to a point. What's it called? What does it say it in here? Tephosis. Tephosis, which permanently damaged his body through incineration after he absorbed the full force from a demon type infernal. So yeah. But yeah, so even though that man is legit, like when you see Benny Maru go in, like when he's fighting Squad 7, like y'all out here fucking around, like y'all coming in and endangering my city. My man is like next level shit, bro. He's a
Monster.
hybrid second and third generation, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and I think there's like a certain power that's associated with his eyes too. I forgot what his eyes do, but people look at him like, why is his eyes different?
Yeah,
I think there's
because
some
he's a
meaning to it.
hybrid. Like what? Like the I forget the breakdown of what second, third, and all that stuff is, but he's just stupid powerful and like the coolest motherfucker out there, bro. Like my man Benny come through, I'll be like, boy, Benny, y'all better watch
Oh
the
man,
fuck out. My man come through, y'all
somebody
better
getting
watch
smoked.
the fuck out. But
Don't want no smoke with that dude.
at all, at all. But then you have the Knights of the Ashen Flame, which is like the religious cult that's low key causing all of this stuff, and they have their powers as well. So without getting too into it, man, it's a pretty dope anime. Power scaling is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's too much plot armor going on, but you know some of it needs to be there to keep to keep the good guys alive and shit like that. So feel free to check it out. 2 seasons out there on Crunchyroll, and it's a great time. But my man, you got some new stuff to put people on, some stuff that they may not be tracking.
Uh, I haven't started anything new yet.
I got,
I've been waiting on Bleach to pull up this. No, next month,
yeah,
October.
next month.
So
Yep,
I've been counting down.
same. I got a couple things I want to put people on. Just a couple. You might have heard of them, but a couple of things to put on your radar. Shout out to my man Kimpachi for inspiring this segment of the show. Again, shout out to my man Kimpachi, man. Hope you're doing all right, bro. First thing I want to talk about. So Netflix just released a new anime, Terminator Zero.
Yeah, I just watched that.
I watched the first couple of episodes, and I'm like, um, so when we tell you this anime is like violent, like I'm legit serious. Like it is it's a level of gore in this anime that I'm just like I haven't seen this since like fucking Ninja Scroll.
Yeah.
I'm talking brains and fucking. They show you everything. Like you just don't hear people getting shot off screen. You see the shit, you know.
Man.
But from what I've seen, I like it. From what I've heard a review. They say it's a good mixture of you get a lot of the action. It's a different timeline than the John Connor. You know, it's like introducing new characters, the new threat. So instead of the nuke being the Judgment Day, it's more like AI infecting all of the helper robots. Kind of like iRobot, I guess. You know, when it's like you got all these helper robots, and all of a sudden, you know, the AI god is just like, you know, not fuck the people up, and they be fucking the people up.
And this is canon too to the Terminator universe.
Oh, is it?
So this is buck wild crazy for them to be doing that in the same universe.
Right.
It's supposed to be like I forgot what year. It's set in the 90s.
It's like a futuristic 90s in a sense in Tokyo.
It's supposed to be, I want to say, a couple years before Terminator 2 happens. I could be wrong about that, but someone just told me this. This is canon to the Terminator universe. It's about like when the Skynet, which was the AI program in America, had a Japanese counter, and this is how it all came to be in Japan. And it's like, wow, that's wild.
That is crazy, man. So, I think it's not that long of a season at all. So easy watch. You could probably knock it out over the weekend. But like I said, if you have been, I don't want to say old head when it comes to that. Like when it comes to anime, and you're just like, oh shit, like I miss the old school shit like the fucking Akira and the Ninja Scroll and the like just the raw violence of it. Like I'm not saying people just like I just want blood and guts and like, but if that's your thing,
Nah.
Terminator Zero got you, man. Terminator Zero got you. Um,
Dramatic.
I will say also, there's another anime that somebody put me on when I was talking about that, like the whole AI thing. So there's a show on Netflix called Vivi Fluorite's Eye Song, and it's about it's in the future, and it's an AI at a theme park. The first AI, and she's just like well, what is she? Not an AI. She's an autonomous android, right? So she's working at the theme park. She's like, I just want to make people happy. That's my programming. And then another AI comes from the future and lets you know like there's going to be a war between humans and AI, and we got to stop that shit. So then like it's only 8 episodes, but to go from theme park, I'm here to help people, to the level of fucking beast that she gets to fight the fuck, bro. It's
Yeah,
bro,
that sounds wild as hell.
8 episodes. I'm just like, oh, I don't know if you can do this in 8. Oh, they did it in 8 episodes, man, and they didn't rush anything. It's well done. So it's a Vivi Fluoride's Eye Song over on Crunchyroll. So check that out if you get a chance. But those are the only two I can think of, unless there's something else that you've been kind of catching up on. That I guess
I
yeah.
forgot all about Terminator Zero Two. Like I had just finished it like last week, and since then, I'm saying, what other anime have I watched? It's been a grip. I think the last anime I left off on was Mushoku Tensei, and
Ooh,
I think they're on their way to season 3. Season 2 just ended
okay.
earlier this year, and it is. Whew, season 2 went out with a bang. Like it's another traumatic experience for like a shonen isekai fusion anime.
Yeah, yeah. What up, black man? I see you in the comments, bro. Like, get your rest, man. Heal up,
Yes,
bro. I appreciate you jumping on and watching, but heal up, man. And shout out to Emperor Will over there on Twitch, man. Trying to grow the brand a little bit, man. Um,
yeah.
uh, what else? Yeah, I think. Trying to think, is there anything else? Oh, have you tapped into what's it called? The time I was reincarnated as slime or something. Have you seen any of those yet?
Yeah, I'm about this current season that's out right now is the only season I haven't completed yet.
I got a homeboy at work, man. He like me and him. We meet up probably about once a day. Talk 25 minutes of anime, 25 30 minutes. My man was just like we were talking isekai. He was just like, bro, you watch Slime, right? I was like, Slime? He was like, yeah. At the time I was like, nah. He was like, bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are you
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I got so much. Bro, I'm hella busy, bro. And if you trying to have me
Yeah.
watch some shit that's from back then and try to catch up till now, he's like, bro, just give it about like a couple episodes a day. Just. He was like, bro, I'm telling you, like I know the visuals they always put out there is the little slime being held by the chick and the titties on his head and stuff, but my
Yeah.
man gets it in. Like he be fucking people up. I'm like, all right, I'll
Yeah.
give it a shot. So I mean, he hasn't steered me wrong yet, so I'll give it a try. But I feel
Yeah,
like
the
I feel like
main
I'm the only one that hasn't been watching it. The way everybody was looking at me.
the way that they wrote his superpower or just wrote his powers in general, that dude is like one of the top 5 strongest anime characters in the game.
My man
Like
said he's probably one of the strongest. He's like, cause there's a lot of shonen or a lot of anime, I guess, where like you have the broken OP characters,
yep,
and if you write them wrong, it's a horrible anime. But if you
facts.
write them right, bro, you got something. You got something amazing. And he's like, bro, they wrote this motherfucker right.
They did.
And I'm just. So I gotta
They
check it
did.
out, man. I'll probably start dabbling in it this weekend, but um, I think that's all I got off the top when it comes to like stuff people probably haven't checked out yet. I know last time we talked, I talked about Wistoria's Sword and Wand or Wand and Sword. Bro,
Yeah.
awesome, dope animation. But that's all I got. Unless you got anything else for the radars.
That's it for me.
Bet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to return you to your regularly scheduled programming and wrap the show up. Yes, sir. All right. You see my man's headline there, Saturday Night Nerds, my man Deante the Giant, co-founder, bro. Tell us everything that you got cooking over there and everything you got going on with the homie Blake and Tay over there on Fundamentals, man.
So I do have something I can share with y'all tonight. Supposedly tomorrow might be my first stream, official stream on Twitch. So
What we
if things go
playing?
well, yeah.
What we playing?
Black Myth Wukong.
That shit's
So
dope, bro.
it's so much hype around it,
That
and
shit
I'll
is
be the
dope.
first one on the network to play it.
Okay.
It's gonna be wild.
You got to represent then, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to get. I'm
You
about
about
to
to
get
get your
destroyed
ass
in
whooped.
front of
Yeah.
y'all.
That's what I was about to say. You about to jump on that thing, be like, yeah, bow. All right, learning curve. It's one of those
Y'all
get
watch
good.
the
It's
great
one of those
skit.
games where it's like get good.
Yeah, you go learn today.
Oh, 100% you are.
Yeah, after this Friday's debut, we'll still be keeping Warzone Wednesdays going, and then I'm gonna start doing Black Myth Mondays. So every Monday, like when everybody has some free time, I'll probably go live before I go to work and get in like a couple hours of Black Myth.
Okay. That's dope, man. I like that. So, Black Myth Mondays, Warzone Wednesdays. Will, if you still in the chat, man, I know he usually does what, Saturdays? Like he'll go live every now and then and do all that stuff. When?
Yeah, he has like he Sunday nights. That's what I
Okay.
say.
Hey, Will,
Sundays and Monday nights.
October's coming up, man. That new Diablo season coming out. You trying to get back on or what? Just say the word,
Yeah,
bro.
I still got it too. I just got to reinstall it on mine.
Yeah, same. Like it'd be like, bro, you like 3 seasons behind, my boy. Like, you do you even
Woo.
play anymore? Like, I swear I do play, man. Let me get back on, bro. I swear. I
Yeah,
swear.
we
You
gotta
got
pick up Black Ops 6 too to try out that zombies for spooky season.
spooky season is coming up, my boy.
Yeah,
Diablo, zombies. You got Black Myth going on, man. It might be a thing. I think there's a I don't know if Will can get on, but the 7 Days to Survive or something like that, like a zombie multiplayer survival thing. I know EJ and Jen play it. They're just like, bro, whenever you want to get on PS5 and play some zombie survival stuff, let us know. So October may be a streamathon with SNN and DFPN trying to get out there and fight off the hordes of zombies.
yes, Lord. Zombies don't want no smoke with us.
Now that I got to learn the ropes of the game first, you know.
Yeah.
I'm out there. I'm out there with limited ammo out there, acting like it's you know, acting like it's a first person shooter. Like, oh shit, I'm out of bullets, and
I don't even allow my.
I didn't even craft more.
He's like, I don't even allow myself to die. I just start the game over as soon as they come at me.
Out of bullets, restart. Last save point. We starting over. We ain't doing this.
No, not today.
That's wild. All right, bet. Cool. Anything else going on over on SNN?
So Jacob's Film Perspectives is tomorrow, and that's when we'll do like a big reveal. Saturday night at 6:30 p.m. Central.
Okay.
We'll be reviewing the original Beetlejuice and the sequel Beetlejuice tomorrow. So
all right, real
I'll
quick.
tap in and see some spoilers.
Real quick, thumbs up, thumbs down for the sequel.
It's spooky holiday comedy for sure.
All right, bet. Michael Keaton kills it still. He still got it.
He's even funnier than he was in '88.
Really?
I was like, wow.
He still got it, huh? My man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Jenna Ortega blended in. She's basically Wednesday Addams in this movie too, so it's just more Wednesday Addams. So. Wild movie.
Oh shit, my man Will said that. Bro, I can't fuck with the Outlast, bro.
Uh-oh.
That shit be my heart can't fuck with that shit, man. I played the first one, bro. I'm just like any game where it be forcing you to do shit to be caught off guard. I'm just like, come on, man. It's like it's dark in here. Good thing I got this camera with night vision. Like, bro, you just can't leave. You just this how you doing it? My battery's
Staying there
running low.
making nothing
Bro,
but noise. You know you trying to
nothing but
hide from
noise,
something.
no weapons. You know monsters in this bitch. So I'm just like, you ain't giving me a way to defend myself. That's why I fuck with Alien Isolation. I'm just like, I know you be having the weapons and shit, but by the time you get anything good, that alien be like, bro, I know you in this. I know you in the locker.
Yeah.
I mean, that bitch, it walked past. I'd be like, oh, I made it. And then it'd be like, sheep.
Surprise.
You found me, huh? Got my ass. All right, cool. And I know you got Fundamentals got some stuff coming up, right?
Yeah, so I can reveal that too. So tomorrow we are revealing the special guest interview for Saturday. It is the actor from the cast of Deadpool and Wolverine, but this guy has also been in the first two Deadpool movies as well. I will give y'all a hint. He was at the Wade's birthday party at Deadpool and Wolverine. So if you saw the third movie, you'll probably see our special guest at that house party.
All right.
Let's see.
All right.
I think we're recording it Saturday at 1 p.m. Central, and then once we're done with the interview, we'll be posting it on all the socials.
Okay. And then the following Tuesday, you guys should be going live for the first time from all social medias and stuff. So if you're not following them, make sure to check them out. It's easy. Fundamentals, spelled like it sounds.
Look for that blue, yellow, and black sign. You can't miss it.
There you go. Too dope. What did Will say? Nah. I kind of like. I'm already behind the scenes on this one. I want y'all to hit him upside the head with that one on Jacob's stuff, man. So, but like I told y'all, man, like we're sitting back watching y'all grow, man, and we understand the grind. So seeing y'all do what y'all do, man, you know, much appreciated, and we love to see it over here. Well, over on DFPN, like we said, my partner in crime, Black, he out there. He just had surgery, so he's on the mend. So Smoke Pit will be done a little bit different until he gets back. Shows will still be coming out. We also brought back our sports podcast, Prove Me Wrong, streaming on Mondays, and they'll come out on Tuesdays. We got USDN doing a review on Terminator Zero next Tuesday, I believe. Not sure of the time, but you know, Amanda Nugent will be joining him. They're talking Terminator Zero. I'll try to jump on there too. It's rare that they get on the anime tip, so I'm like, ooh, let me talk. Yeah. And I think Queens of Nerdom has stuff coming. Tomorrow is Fallen Star Friday, so the next episode of Fallen Star will be coming down. So DFPN has some stuff going on as well. So SNN and DFPN, we stay grinding. So if you could support us by just following Saturday Night Nerds, Facebook, all of their social as well as DFPN. Much appreciated. We love y'all for it.
Yes, Lord.
Anything else you got for the people before we bid them a good night?
Something just hit me. Oh, DFPN game night.
Oh, that is the 28th, I believe.
Okay.
September 28th, man. Yeah, tap in with us. Like as always, we'll be giving merch to some of the players and stuff from that one. So stay tuned. There's always an invite sent out, but when it gets closer, we'll kind of reshare it again. We don't want to be spamming people's stuff, and they'd be like, "Man, get off my timeline, DFPN. Shut up." So we gonna paste it and stuff like that. But like I said, man, if you love what you see, you want to support some dope people, you don't have to pay us. All you got to do is just like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and just know it's very appreciated. It does not go unnoticed by us. So thank you guys for the support, and that's all I got.
Boom.
So that is my homie, the big homie, Deante the Giant. I'm the homie Mac, a.k.a. your boy. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 5 of Eat the Cake Anime. And until next time, like my man said, Baton. Y'all take care. Peace.